Hey everyone. So we've had a really relevant and typical question that has come in, and it's a question that every single course we do comes up. Hi Claire, excuse me. I have a question about the home course. It seems like it's increasing my patterns of social anxiety. Yeah. On the other hand, the things you say don't really sink in. The information looks like interesting concepts, but it doesn't cause me to really experience that I am awareness or intelligence of life, etc. So listening to the courses and noticing the thoughts and feelings apparently isn't enough. Yeah. How does a person that comes from the perspective in which I'm in go to the perspective that you describe? What can a person that is living from the first perspective do in order to see things in a new way? Yeah, so this question, it's got everything in it about what is obscuring the truth of what we are. But when we look at when we take this sort of question on the surface level, this looks like a big issue. So I'm on this course, which is about peace ultimately, about freedom ultimately. And yet, the very thing that I'm here to get rid of is getting worse, and I'm not seeing anything different. And what is happening here is that the thing that I want to get rid of, the social anxiety or the depression or the inadequacy feelings or the fear of speaking in public or the issues with my career or feeling stuck, feeling limited, whatever it is, the thing that I'm here to get rid of is getting worse, and I'm not seeing the change that I want to see. And this is the story of the whole of our lives. This is why we've got social anxiety. It's why we feel limited. It's why we feel stuck. It's why we've got issues of conflict with people. Because what we're trying to do innocently, because no one's ever told us anything differently, we're trying to find freedom in it, in the issue, instead of understanding what the issue is, a a reorientation around truth, around curiosity, around inquiry, from an unquestioned view of the world and view of myself and a view of how things have to be in order for me to be okay. I'm looking for this anxiety to go. But it can't, because the anxiety is caused by the unquestioned idea of self and world. And as long as we are trying to get that anxiety away, while simultaneously holding in place those unquestioned beliefs about what I am and how things have to be and how the world is and how other people are and what situations I struggle in, all of that just unquestioned, held in place, while simultaneously trying to push away the feelings of anxiety. That's the issue. That's the issue. This course is never, ever, ever going to get rid of that. No course can, as long as these things are believed and as long as anxiety is something that is not allowed to be experienced. Nothing can touch that. And this is why all of us are suffering, and it's why mental health issues are on the rise. While our knowledge and our technology is exponentially improving, our mental health is declining because of this. And so what we are looking at here is that that idea, that belief structure, that is really a belief structure of attempt to control, of judging, of assessing experiences, of protecting an idea of what we are, that belief structure is continually being maintained. And the more that there's struggle, the more there's the attempt to get rid of it, the more rigidly believed it is. And so what we've got here now, we've got someone on a course, and the thing that they are here, that they want to get rid of, is getting worse. And that is either a massive issue for the mind, for the identity, for this seeking activity, or it's fascinating. It's fascinating. What is it? What is being said on a course about truth, about aliveness, about consciousness, about love, that is increasing this social anxiety? That is fascinating. What's the process that's going on? And again, when we're here to get rid of the social anxiety, that looks dreadful. But when we're here to see what is true, and to really start to understand this process of mind, this activity of believing that is being ramped up, that then is a glimmer of freedom. That's and it's that curiosity into social anxiety where there is not the slightest need for it to go, because it's like a sort of it's like a laboratory. It's like, oh, there's this experience. It's not personal. There's this experience coming in. It seems to be getting like more intense. Why? What is triggering that? What's being pressed? What buttons are being pushed to ramp that up? That moment of shifting from trying to fix, desperate to fix, I'll do anything to get rid of this, to curiosity, to this sense of just doing the thing anyway, speaking to the people, going to the shops, just to see this whole landscape of experience that is changing. That's freedom. When there is no desire anymore for the social anxiety to go, it's gone. And that's the irony. The desperation to have it gone, the desperation to see something. So that's the second part of the question. I'm not getting this, and I need to get this. The desperation to see something in order that the experience of being changes is like fixing it all in place. So it's a brilliant question, and I love that this person's asked it. I love the honesty. I love the that preparedness to share what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and if we just stay looking at it and just see, wow, it's ramping up. It's ramping up. What is being protected? What's at stake here? What are these defenses that are happening? That's the beginning of freedom. Guaranteed, 100%. That's the beginning of freedom, because it's the start of genuinely looking at what is true, and the end of trying to fix something that can never, ever, ever be fixed. Yeah, brilliant. So thank you so much for that question. Yeah, so grateful, and so much love to you. Stay here. Keep sharing what you're feeling, and keep just seeing what's at stake, what's true. That's all. Yeah. Bye.